And can you look at my finger? Do you see one finger or two?
One blurry.
One blurry. Is that because you're not wearing your glasses, or?
No, same.
Still blurry. Okay. Does that make it clearer or blurry? Or not? Or no difference?
No difference.
Okay. No, I don't know.
Disappeared entirely. Moved over.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And if you look at my finger over here, blurry or double?
Clear.
Clear. Okay. Okay. And then here, I'm gonna slip it off, and then follow my finger with your eye. Try to keep your head still.
Blurry.
Yeah, just keep your eyes glued on that finger there. All the way up. Going down. Good. And look at the tip of my nose. And when I say finger, look at my finger. Finger. Nose. Good. Finger. Look over here. Nose. Finger. Nose. Good. Good. And then show me your teeth. Good. Can you say ma 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 ma? La 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 la. You've been practicing. Yeah, that's all of them. Good. Can you say go 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 go?
Oh, that's a new one. Go 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 go. Not easily.
Yeah, that's the hard one, huh? Yeah. Okay. And then I just want you to relax for me. Just close your eyes and count backwards from 100.
Count back what?
From 100, like 100, 99, 98.
97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80.
Good. And just relax. I'm gonna move your arms for you, okay? So just loose, loose, loose. Loose, loose, loose.
All in the bed is on the back.
What's that?
All being in bed is being on your back. Oh, no turning.
Trouble turning?
Well, you can't in those beds.
Oh, it's a problem with the bed, or is it a problem with getting yourself started?
Both.
Both. Okay.
And at one point, dies.
What's that?
If I'm on my back.
I'm just going to move this while you explain that to me. When you're on your back,
I'm in control to here and no control at all.
just kind of gives way.
No.
You don't have control over it.
Like, yeah, I have to, I do magic button.
A trimmer. He's talking about a trimmer.
Yeah, I don't see much tremor right now.
No.
Let's do a couple more things here. Can you hold your arms out in front of you? Oh, like that kind of a tremor? Like sort of shaking? How about like this? Good, good. And now with this hand, can you tap like this? Big and fast. All the way open to all the way close. Can you make them real big? With that index finger, real big. Real big. Try to go. That's really slow, huh? Okay. Try with this finger. Can you tap them together? That index finger and thumb? Yeah, okay. How about over here? Index finger and thumb. There you go. Good, good. Now can you take this hand all the way closed to all the way open? And just keep doing that. Yeah, same thing over here. Good, and then can you go like this? Good, good. Relax, relax. Now, can you take this foot and tap? Can you make big taps? There you go. Good. Good. Now I want you to make big stomps. Pick your foot up off the floor like this. Keep stomping. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Yeah, let's get over here. Okay. Good. Good. We're gonna get those glasses back on. How's that? Can you take this hand and touch my finger? Touch your chin with that finger.
What?
Touch your chin. Back and forth. You probably practice this a lot with the therapist, huh? Oh, they make. There you go. Now try with this hand. Look what that's doing. I think that's a little better.
I do too.
I mean, I still think that that's not as good as it does then. And then can you make a line with your heel in front of your shin like this? Give it a try. All the way up to your knee and down to your ankle. Good. Try it with the other side. Do it again. Make a straight line. Oh, can you go all the way up there? Or that's hard to do, huh? You don't have to pull it up. Just bring your heel as high as it'll go up there. That's as high. Okay. That looks pretty good. Okay. And then, let's see here. Okay. Let's see, how have you been, when you walk with the therapist, how far are you able to walk?
A lot.
Okay.
Good 150 feet, but with a walker. So
Okay.
if he's
yeah,
walking
we
on
don't
his
have
own.
a walker, but I can be with you right here. You want to try walking in the hallway a little bit?
Yeah.
Let's give it a try. Okay. That's a good trick. Now that's not gonna, remember that can get away from you, so don't put too much weight on it there, because it can scoot out in front of you. Oh, because the pants are not fitting quite right? You just go to the glass doors here and then turn around.
And I've only just been like scratching the surface, but the transportation is, you know, I get up at 5:30. I love
Balance. So.
Granted,
And you'll be like, you forgot to ask about hygiene. Yeah, if the two of you like don't have hygiene or smell.
So, yeah, you know, I'm thinking about getting.
I got you. You can leave that there. Let's get a little closer. Let's get a little closer.
His pants are.
Yeah, I think the pants are.
He's got shorts on underneath, so.
Yeah, but they're definitely getting in the way of your
Yeah.
walking. Not the best fit, but all right. Okay. Let me grab one thing. I want to do a couple more questions. Okay. I mean, I think that some of the symptoms from the stroke look a little bit better than when I saw you a month ago. Still, some of them there. Problems with the left eye. But then your Parkinson's disease is, very apparent. And I think that that's definitely something that we don't expect to go away, but we can try and help with some of the medicines, and I think, of course, all the therapy that you're doing helps with the Parkinson's disease as well. How is your thinking and memory doing?
Not good at all.
Okay.
I'm not even trying anymore. They come up with, we gotta do this. I can't, the worst part is I can't finish my words. So I give up and I don't bother.
And is that trouble kind of coming up with the word or remembering the word, or is it a problem moving your mouth?
Moving the mouth.
Right, because you were having problems with the slurred speech and
Right.
trying to be intelligible. Okay. But you can think of the word, okay? You know what you want to say and you have trouble saying it? Okay. Since I saw you...
And being in New York, the drive is important. To get there first.
Yeah, you got something to say and you want to say it.
Right. You know. So, that answer your questions.
Yeah, and then since I saw you a month ago, do you feel like the thinking and memory has that gotten better or worse?
Worse. Definitely.
You think it's worse? Okay. What do you think?
I think cognitively he's starting to click a little bit more on and off, but
Yeah.
he's now like aware of, interested in the news and what's going on in the world. He's able to determine AM from PM most often, look at the clock and understand what time of day it is.
Yeah.
So things like that
Okay.
are clicking, but any kind of, he gets overwhelmed by information. He can't assimilate a lot of information that's coming in, and
And it sounds like for a period of time, somewhat confused about sort of when it was time to be awake and asleep.
very.
But that's a little bit that's better now? Is it gone?
No, it's getting worse. I'm losing the daylight savings time. I lost.
Yeah, that was just recently, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of that affected your...
I still work. I have to work on it. To figure it out.
But more successful in working on it.
Driving over here today, listening to the Asian American female driver discuss the political situation with the black street person rider. Who makes the jobs and who should be penalized. I wanted so badly to get into that discussion. I was silent.
Okay. That's got to be frustrating.
Very new thing for me.
Okay. And then in terms of seeing, sometimes you had been seeing things that weren't really there. Is that something that's still happening, or it sounds like still happening sometimes?
Well,
Yeah.
Are you aware of when you see things? Do they bother you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We have a day room at Canal where I go watch TV now and then. I'm always seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm more interested in politics.
Okay. But do you ever see like little animals on the floor?
Oh yes.
Okay. Do they bother you?
Yes.
Okay.
Bugs.
But I know what a floater is. And I know what a floater is.
Yeah, floater, like a little thing that kind of comes across your vision.
Right.
Are these floaters?
No.
Yeah. Okay. They you can
I
details.
looked at the doctor and she went, okay. 30 seconds later, she went, ah! I thought she'd say something like, call somebody. Call housekeeping. No, it wasn't only mine. It was not a hallucination that time.
That time it was something that you
Crab.
both saw.
Looked like a crab.
Okay. And sort of from your perspective, a little bit better than it was before, but still.
Just recently started again. That's why I was asking you about the Exelon.
Yeah, let's see. I think I found the handwritten order for that. It looks like that was started.
Like this morning, today he's already asked me several
That
times.
was on the
Do I
1st.
remember all the hoopla in the apartment this morning? Because he thinks that he was in the apartment this morning with me, with all the noise saying get up, and he couldn't find Buck, my dog.
Oh.
So
Right, yeah, and you talked about the dog
right.
before.
And
Okay.
last night he called me thinking that he was in the apartment as well.
Okay, and that's something that you had described to me before, sort of being confused about where you were. But it sounds like that got better for a little while, and then more recently worse again. Okay.
Correct.
Mr. Pirro, is it all right? I'd like to do some tests of your thinking and memory, if that's okay. It'll help us get a better sense of how your thinking and memory is doing. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's not gonna be good.
I know, but this will give us some numbers so that we can, when we see you over time, we can follow these things and we can say whether they're changing at all. And some of these you have to write with a pen, and then other ones I'll ask you questions and you'll answer them, okay? And I don't know if you've ever done these before. The first one is it's like a little trail or a puzzle, okay? And what I want you to do is connect the dots. Do you see these little circles with the letters and numbers in them?
Yeah.
I want you to start with the number 1, which is the first number. And then I want you to click that to the letter A, the first letter. Okay? Do you see them up here?
Yeah.
And then I want you to go from the letter to the second number. So from 1 to A to 2. And then connect that 2 to the second letter. So what would that be? And then what letter would you go to next?
P.
Right, so can you draw that? And then go to B. Now keep going. Oh, you wouldn't want to go there. You'd want to go from B to the third number. Right, you got to switch between letters and numbers. So then you need to go to a number. Oh, but you started at 1. So you started with 1, then you went to A, then 2, and then B, and then you would want to go to...
3.
Right, so where's 3? And then you'd want to keep going. Uh-huh. And then where would you go next? Well, you wouldn't want to go to D because you got to go back to a number. Which number are you going to go to? Oh.
4.
Yeah, where's 4? Okay, and then where would you go? You went from 3 to C to 4.
I've lost them.
Yeah. Okay, well, why don't we go to the next one? This one's a little bit easier. Do you see this picture? It's hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what I'd like, you see this blank space right here? Can you draw a clock face for me? Can you put the numbers on the clock? It's a fancy clock. Now, can you draw on the clock the hand so that it shows 10 past 11? Okay.
I'm not sure. It'll look the same.
Yeah, it's a little. I would have put the 11, 10 past 11. You got the 10 past pretty close. I would have put it over closer to the 11 up there. That's okay though. Why don't we move on? That's all the drawing. That's
Still blurry double Joe.
yeah. It's hard. It's hard to see. Can you see this picture of an animal?
Yeah.
What's that called?
The lion.
Right. What's this one?
And a hippo.
What's this one?
Cow.
Good. Now, I'm going to read you a list of words. You're doing great, by the way. I'm going to read you a list of words, and I want you to just listen to the words and then repeat them, okay? So there's going to be 5 words. I want you to listen to them and then repeat as many as you can to me. The words are face, velvet, church, daisy, red. Can you say them back to me?
Face, velvet, church, daisies, red.
Good. Now, I'm going to say them to you again, just so we get them in your memory there, okay? And then you're going to say them to me again. The words are face, velvet, church, daisy, red.
Face, velvet, church, daisies, red.
Correct. Now I want you to remember those because I'm going to ask you about them later, okay? So you got to remember those as best you can. Now what I want you to do, I want you to listen to a list of numbers, and you just say them back to me after I say them. So I'll say the numbers and then you say them back to me. 2, 1, 8, 5, 4.
2, 1, 8, 5, 4.
Perfect. Now, a little bit harder. I'm going to say some numbers, and I want you to say them to me backwards. So if I say 1, 2, 3, you have to say 3, 2, 1. Okay?
Alright.
So here are the numbers, and you're going to repeat them to me backwards. 7, 4, 2.
2, 4, 7.
Perfect. Okay. Now I want you to, which hand do you like? If I wanted you to tap with your hand, would you use your right hand? Okay. I'm going to read a list of letters to you, okay? And every time you hear the letter A, I want you to tap with your hand. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Here are the letters. F, B, A, C, M, N, A, J, K, L, B, A, F, A, K, D, E, A, J, A, M, O, F, A, B. Great. Now we're going to do some math, okay? Let's start with the number 100, and then I want you to subtract 7 from it.
1,
So you're going to start with 100 and take away 7.
73,
Wouldn't be 73. What would it be?
70, 66. I can't do this.
I know, this one's hard. Okay. You want to try, or you don't want to? It's too hard.
It's too hard.
Okay. Okay. Now I want you to just repeat after me. Okay? I'm going to say a sentence, and then you're just going to say it back to me. I only know that John is the one to help today.
I only know that John is the one to help today.
Perfect. One more sentence. The cat always hid under the couch when dogs were in the room.
The cat always went and hid under the couch when dogs were in the room.
Okay. Repeat it exactly as I say it. The cat always hid under the couch when dogs were in the room.
The cat always hid under the couch when dogs were in the room.
Good. Okay. Now what I want you to do is I'm going to say a letter, and then I want you to tell me all the words that you can that start with that letter in 1 minute. Okay? And there are a couple of rules. The first one is that you can't use proper names. So if the letter was B, you could say ball, B like the animal, but you couldn't say Boston or Barbara, because those are the names of cities and people. Okay? And then if you use a word, don't use the same word with different endings, right? So if the letter was R and you said run, don't do like run, running, because those are kind of the same word. Okay? Tell me all the words that you can that start with the letter F.
Force, field, farm, fame, family, fart, fist, floss, flee, flung, free, from, five, okay, got enough?
Keep going. You're almost done. You're doing great.
Friend, frame, from, frisk, fraternity.
Okay, good. That was great. You got 16. It's very good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the names of two things, and I want you to tell me what's similar between those two things. So if I said banana and orange, how are those similar?
Fruit.
Correct. How about train and bicycle?
Transport.
Perfect. What about a watch and a ruler?
A what?
A watch and a ruler.
What is that one? What? Like a walk?
Watch.
Watch, like a wristwatch?
Oh, okay. A watch and measurement.
Correct. Perfect. Now, do you remember those words that I had you repeat? The 5 words that I asked you to remember?
Right.
Can you name them to me?
Sight. Face.
Mm-hmm. Face.
Red.
Red. Uh-huh.
And then.
There were 3 other ones. Do you remember any of them? Okay. One of them was a type of flower. Remember that? Okay. One was a place, a kind of a building. Okay. All right. And then last couple of silly questions. Where are we right now?
San Francisco VA.
Good.
Aim for the cafeteria.
And what's the date today?
I'm gonna name.
What's that?
I'm a food person.
Oh, you're a food person?
Yeah.
I don't know if food people do better or worse in the VA cafeteria. It might be shocking.
He likes their onion rings.
Oh, all right. They do fried food very well. What's the date today?
12.
Okay, what month?
November.
What year?
11.
Good. And what day of the week is it?
Tuesday.
Okay, it's Monday. But that's pretty close. Right. Okay. Well, thank you for answering my questions. I know that a lot of those were really hard. But I think that they're just, if they were all easy, then everyone would 100%, and it wouldn't help us very much. But I think that some of the things that you had trouble with were definitely the things that people with Parkinson's disease have trouble with. Things like drawing and doing kind of visual, spatial tasks are particularly challenging. Okay. Do you have other questions for me, things that you wanted to bring up that we haven't talked about?
Well, lesser dosages help.
Yeah, for the saliva. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go talk to Dr. Glass, who you met last month, and we had talked about possibly just doing a limited injection today to try and get the saliva under control. I think that would be a reasonable thing to try, and what you're going to have to do is then keep an eye on your swallowing. If you take, things take a step back in terms of the swallowing, if there's more problems, if the food is getting stuck, then you have to let us know, and we may have to use less or maybe go longer before we inject you again. But I think the saliva is such a problem for you right now, we can think about giving that a try. And then I think we'd like to review your medicines. They've added some new medicines at Tanel, and then we'll kind of go over those, and I think we'll have some recommendations of some things to change around again. And a lot of this is trial and error. We want to try and find things that are helping you without giving you side effects. And I think we can do some things to try and maybe help with the thinking, to try and allow you to think a little bit clearer.
That'd be great.
If that would be more helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you wanted to ask today that we...
No, I'll think of it Susan Lee.
Okay, you think about it. She'll help you remember, and then I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Okay, thank you.